Hello Rangers, we are back to a different video today. We're going to be talking about the best armour in Fallout 76 currently and will be the best armour overall for a very long time to come, unless Bethesda obviously do any more updates. It's an extremely rare armour at this point, but Minerva has just been round recently. Minerva comes round every 3-4 weeks or something like that, and you can trade in for gold bullion. But also, you can get this as a rare drop from Daily Ops. And today we are talking about the Brotherhood Recon armor. So let's go to the armor bench and let's talk about the Brotherhood Recon armor. It's extremely rare. Secret Service is a lot more accessible, to be honest. So let's switch to craft. It will be under heavy. And here it is. We're talking about the Brotherhood Recon armor. It provides the best of the best on damage resistance across the board on any piece of armor in the game. So the chest will start at a 141 damage resistance, a poison resistance at 20, 45 on the explosive resistance, 55 on energy, Cairo 27, 51 on radiation resistance. And same again, we look at the left and right arm, 69, 69, 11, 23, 27, 14, 27. It doesn't weigh that much after the update, but this is the armor that everyone is striving towards right now. You want pure survivability. I'd highly recommend, if you didn't get a chance to gain this piece of armor during Minerva's event, I highly recommend waiting for the next round of Minerva or doing your daily ops every single day. Now, the daily ops drop for this is like a 1% margin, so it is ridiculously hard to drop. Like I said, Secret Service is still a great alternative for instead, but this is the armor you should be working towards right now. The Brotherhood Recon armor is just like, it's incredibly tanky. It's fantastic to use. I'm going to go through now what sort of mods I recommend running on the Brotherhood Recon armor. So let's go and look at my modifications for my armor. Across the board on my armor, let's go to the chest piece instead, it looks nicer. So I run the same stars, legendary stars, across the board on all my pieces of Brotherhood Recon armor. So the meta currently for the 1 star, it used to be Overeaters, but now it's been shifted over since the past update to Mutants. Up to 5% damage reduction is required rotations, currently 5%, and with already the super tanky effect of Brotherhood Recon armor already, this is now being pushed to overdrive, and you can't die in this armor. And if you have the right build, I'll leave this build video in the description for you, just in case you need to go and look at that as well. You're a super tank, and if you look at my 4-star, which we'll get into as we go along, you see how much more tankier this Brotherhood Recon armor can become. So on my 2nd-star across the board, I have Powered. Powered for me, I'm a Fats build. I like my AP, and I use Elder's Mat, current meta gun in the game, for standard gameplay, or raiding as well. So I use Powered on there for the extra action point regen, and I have True Hikers on just specifically for what I use as a build in general. So I don't have Traveling Pharmacy on, I don't have True Hikers on the perk card, so I need to reduce that carry weight on my food and chems and stuff, so I kind of keep that on there. Alternatively, I'll choose Active as a 3rd-star on here, just for extra resistance, AP resistance, AP regen, extra AP, extra time in fats, extra damage you're doing as well. But it's completely up to you on the 3rd-star. You could put Stabilized for extra damage resistance as well, even higher there. You could be your ultimate tank. But let's talk about the 4-star I put on all my pieces of Brotherhood Recon armor, and that is Tanky. Let's talk about Tanky. A lot of people don't talk about Tanky enough, and Tanky is fantastic. So Tanky provides 200 plus 200 damage resistance for 10 seconds while standing still, 20-second cooldown, up to 1000 on a full stack. So when you have all five pieces with Tanky on, you will have 1000% damage resistance. Imagine a 1000 plus 1000% damage resistance on top of already the damage resistance of the Brotherhood Recon armor already. It is the best end game sort of tankiness. You can do raids in this build. You wouldn't even need to take a power armor into a raid with you. With this sort of damage resistance that you have on the Brotherhood Recon armor now, it's so nice, and especially the 4-star. I think the 4-star is the perfect 4-star for the Brotherhood Recon armor, especially for its already super tanky effects. So the mods I have for the overall mods I have down below are Butt Rest and Deep Pocketed. Butt Rest being the best overall damage resistance modification on there, and Deep Pocketed for the extra carry weight on as well. So yeah, that is what I use on my Brotherhood Recon armor. It is the ultimate meta armor in the game currently. I do highly recommend getting it. Remember, either look for a Minerva sale or do your daily ops every single day. It's the best way to get this piece of armor. It's really hard, but like I said, worst case scenario, stick with your Secret Service if you don't have this currently. I'll just work towards it, and maybe you'll be luckier than me. I had to buy mine off Minerva, and I spent all my gold bullion. I'm extremely poor in game now because of that, but there we go. So yeah, and finally, I'm going to show you where you can buy the mods for this piece of armor, because it's in a very specific location. It is at, it's not the Mysterious Cave. It is Fault 94 at the top of the Savage Divide. Is that true? At the top of the Savage Divide. It is Fault 93 here. The Pumpkin Quest here, the Pumpkin House, is directly to the right there. As you can see from the Pumpkin House, Fault 94. And again, you're going to need plenty of gold bullion. You need to buy the limbs and torso pieces for it. So let's go over here now so I can just show you where you will be able to buy the mods for this. Legendary stars, obviously, that's luck of the draw if you can craft it or buy it from another player vendor, or hopefully you drop it in a raid. I was wrong, it is not Fault 94, I do apologise, it is Fault 79, and that is above, directly above Fault 94, which I apologise, must have fell asleep there, but I'll show you again on the map in a moment. Fault 94 was a really old raid back in the day. It was one of the original raids. Fault 94 there, it's closed off. But 79 next to Bailey Family Cabin. I'm so sorry about that mistake there. I do apologise, but locations for the mods will be here. You're going to go inside this mysterious looking cabin here. It looks empty, but no, there's a secret elevator. Let's go inside. And let's call the elevator. And Gold Fault operators, you do need to finish the Wastelanders storyline to gain access to this area. As you enter this building, as you can see, it's a secret area where they hoard all the gold. It's like a real world situation. Hoarding wealth to keep away from the poor. But there we go. So as we walk in, you go come directly down these stairs, and you go to the left. And our friend here, I think it is Reg. He has always a bad attitude. You go trade a gold bullion with him. And as you can see, he sells all the Brotherhood Recon armor. Jetpack for 2,000 there, super expensive. But he will sell you every single piece of the Brotherhood Recon armor there. So obviously you need Butt Rest and Deep Pocket. I already know, I'm already purchased them, so you don't need to worry about that. And it'll be under notes. I think you can still buy known plans. Can I buy known plans? No, I can't. But yes, he will be selling it, so come straight to Reg. Yes, look. So I purchased Deep Pocketed Armor, Limbs, Deep Pocketed Torso, Butt Rest, Armor Torso, Butt Rest Armor Legs, and Butt Rest Armor Arms. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It will cost you 2,500 for the modifications you need in gold bullion, so always keep farming your gold bullion as best you can. And yeah, that's it. This is the Ultimate Brotherhood Recon armor video. Please work towards it. It is the best armor in the game. You will be able to do anything on this build. You'll be able to face the Scorch Queen heads on, and she'll be slightly concerned to why you're not dying. And then in the end, if you have the right build as well, I'll leave a description in the build video with this armor as well. You might be able to take the Scorch Queen down by yourself and run raids. You can run raids with this armor, easy peasy, no power armor necessary. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the Brotherhood Recon armor once you get it. And if you can't get it, work towards it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It is an endgame armor. Thank you very much. I'll see you at the next one.